Welcome, everyone. Thank you very much for joining us this evening. We're joined by representatives of Lidl, who are going to start off the evening with a short presentation, I presume on their proposals. And then we'll go through the questions that have been asked. So without any ado, shall I turn over to Lidl? Who's going to lead the Lidl presentation?
My name is Kevin Davies. I'm going to sort of chair our side of it to try and make it as efficient as possible so I can pass the answers around the team that we've got in front of us. Just so everybody's aware, we've got Marcin and Richard, who are from our planning consultants. We've got two representatives here, which is Steffan and Grant, who are from Lidl. We've also got our transport and drainage consultant here, Toan, and also the architect, Andy, is here as well. So when it comes to the questions, I'll be chairing it and pushing them around each of the teams so they can give you the answers that everybody's asked for. But for now, I'm going to quickly hand over to Marcin and Richard so they can take us through the updated proposals after we've submitted.
Okay, thank you, Kevin. I'll just share my screen, so just give me 1 second. Just give me 1 second, just trying to find the... Sorry, I'm trying to find the present. Oh, here we go. Okay. Can you all see the screen?
Yep.
Certainly can.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so thank you very much for joining us tonight. This presentation will be short and sweet. We'll just go through the proposals, how it's changed since the public consultation event in November. Just in terms of the background, obviously, I think we just wanted to emphasize the point that the site already includes non-residential uses. The public house that's obviously been vacant since December 2023, and the hotel that is still actively trading. I think there are quite a few comments were raised about the residential area, so we just wanted to obviously make that point that the site's already been subject to kind of non-residential use and therefore everything associated with it. In terms of the application itself, so the site has been on the market, first of all, since the 10th of April 2024. So the pub site has been
Marcin, sorry to interrupt, but I don't think the presentation is advancing.
All right.
On the first page. That's better. Thank you.
Does that work?
Yeah.
Can you? Okay, I'll just leave it at this view, let's say. So, as I said, the site has been marketed since the 10th of April. The application itself was validated on the 4th of February 2025. The statutory consultation deadline is ending this week on the 20th of March. The target determination is 6th of May. As it stands, we're anticipating that the planning application will be determined by the planning committee. Given the target determination of the 6th of May, it's likely to be in June or July, but this is still to be confirmed. With regards to the site layout and at the public consultation, the main, I don't know if you can, I would make it larger. Don't know if anyone can see the detail. The store itself is 1,800 square meters. There were 71 parking spaces. That included 47 standard, and there was 4 accessible parent and child and EV electric vehicle charging spaces, both active and passive. We're providing 36 bicycle spaces. As part of the proposal, we were obviously wanted to retain the Spitfire replica, and we were proposing to retain as much vegetation and trees as possible, which is still the case. In terms of the new or revised planning application proposals. The store remains around the same size. The car park has increased by one parking space to 72, but we've included 3 enlarged bays. And the cycle provision is still the same. Following the consultation comments at the public consultation event, we've relocated or moved the access further away from Church Avenue. So we moved it slightly to the south from the original position. In terms of the replica, we're incorporating the Spitfire replica within the memorial garden, as we call it, that includes benches and heritage information boards about the site's previous use. In terms of the landscaping, we've incorporated additional tree coverage within the car parking area, and we're also retaining and enhancing the boundary vegetation, particularly on Ickenham Road. And now the proposal also includes roof-mounted solar panels. This is just a comparison between the original proposal and the planning application. So, like I said, we can see a bit more trees, a bit more vegetation here, and more hedgerow planting on the main road. With regards to the design, we've obviously listened to the feedback we had from the council from the pre-application submission, as well as from the public consultation event that took place. So the elevation now has been revised to show more aesthetically pleasing, we would say, proposal that adheres to the local character of the conservation area, and also still retains Lidl retail kind of branding. So this elevation shows how the store would look from the car park. This slide shows the elevations from Ickenham Road. So that would be the main elevation facing the roads. Obviously, there's a glazed elevation and more of a sensitive design to the building. But we'll touch on that later on when we go through the questions. This is a comparison between the existing building in terms of how it's the scale and massing. So will remain kind of the same in terms of massing. And these are the visuals from on the left-hand side. That was the CGI that was obviously shared during the public consultation. And on the right-hand side, we have the revised artist's impression of how the design of the store looks at the moment. This visual shows the store from the east, so you can see the difference in the design of the proposal. Thank you very much. We'll obviously go through the questions that you've posed, but if there's anything in the meantime, please let us know. Thank you.
Thank you. So can I hand over to Daniel to ask the questions that we have gathered to start with?
You can see my screen, I hope.
Definitely.